So your whole goal as a marketer is to keep getting, I call it like being like a river upon, a lake. The lake just stays still. A river is thriving and pushing and moving. Be a river and constantly always test interest and ads. And then you take those into a test scale campaign. And if that works, then you can start putting like in a big cap and a cost cap, which is a lot of things that I talk about. And you can scale more aggressively. That's kind of like the face. This may take you a month. This may take you 2 months, but eventually you're doing 10K per day, 30K per day because of the process.
Right. Yeah, you're like building that momentum, that snowball. How would you say that's impactful? Because, for example, a lot of people will get banned, and what do you do to get back to that momentum? Do you just scale right back to where you were before, or how do you go about that?
So when people get banned, right, that when that happens, dude, momentum, the word is such like a powerful word
It is.
because what happens is when you have momentum, everything's going great, bro. You're excited, you're scaling, you're making a lot of money, and then boom, ad account goes down, momentum's dead. So now it's like you climb on top of the mountains, you sweat, you sweat and you put in the work, and then when your ad account gets a ban, it's like you're pushed off to the bottom of the mountain again. Now you have to build it up. However, you're tired already. So what happens is the ad account doesn't respond the same. So you lost your momentum. You have to rebuild it. When that happens, bro, to be honest, it's like we just kind of reset from scratch. We
Mm-hmm.
use what we already have, and we'll see if we can get to that point. It may take another week, another 2 weeks, or a month. But at that point, if you're having a tough time to kind of make it work again, that's when I start testing like different offers, right? Something that a lot of people don't look at, testing offers.
True.
So let's say, for example, you're selling a product that costs you $10 and you're charging $39.99, which gives you a $30 margin. Maybe you can do $34.99 and see what happens. Would that give you an extra edge, opposed to your competitor? Or can you get the product cheaper for maybe like $5? Well, not if it's $5, now you can do 29.99, and hopefully that can get you a cut in edge, cut in
Mm-hmm.
edge, because now people are like, oh, this is such a great offer. So then I start looking at playing around with offers, the sales page when this does happen, because it kind of makes a big difference in a sense of like, if you guys today, my biggest recommendation, if you're having a tough time right now, like getting your conversion rate up because of whatever issue happened, that account got banned, try messing with your offer, decrease it by $5 or $10 and see what kind of reaction happens. Typically, you get a instant reaction, which is why I love testing offers.
Mm. And is that the first offer you'll test is just a decrease in price? And then do you have like offers you test to increase average order value, for example?
Yeah. So, you could do like a buy one, get one free. For example,
Mm-hmm.
let's you well, the answer is how is that? Well, there's two ways. Buy one, get one free, or add some upsells, right? But typically for me, if it's a dropshipping store, buy one, get one free is my to go-to offer.
Mm.
If it's like a brand store, I'm gonna try to do some upsells just because brand stores don't like to do offers like that. But anyways, let's talk about buy one, get one free. So let's say, for example, you're selling something that's $49.99 and you have a $30 margin, right? So it costs you $20. You're paying and you're charging $49.99. However, when you send two products, it's not an additional $20. It's usually like $30, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I selling two items to one customer for $30 because that's how much it costs to send them to their location. So now you have a cost of 30. Typically, I'll add like 30 more dollars, and I'll have so now I'm not gonna you can increase the price from $59.99 to maybe like $69.99. Now you have a $40 margin, and you can see how that does for you. Or you can even do $79.99. Now you have a bigger margin to see if people will buy a BOGO at $79.99. Now you're making an additional 10 more dollars and your margin's bigger. So I do go
Mm-hmm.
that route as well, which I highly recommend because these are the biggest offers or the biggest reasons why we do the $1 million per month.
Really? Okay. Yeah, it's just the offer and the creative, obviously, like you were
It'll be great.
mentioning as
It's a
well.
mix of everything, but
Yeah.
typically, again, like it's like a gas without a Ferrari without gas, right? It's not going
Yeah.
to run. So, we make sure that we have both, and we make sure that we put in full effort on all the aspects of marketing.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense, man. That's so interesting. And you're applying these same concepts to then the clients that you're working with at the agency side of things, right?
Yeah.